when you're so used to being on edge about what you like and being shy, when you get to a place where it is more welcoming for your likes and your hobbies, it's still like you're scared.
Hmm.
So like that's completely understandable why people would, which is why I try to give them grace and I try to talk to people when I notice things. And if I see people getting like nervous, I try to pull them in to
Right.
be like, hey, like we love it here. Like feel free to talk to me about anything. Like why don't you come hang out with us? Like stuff like that. And that usually helps them out a little bit.
Now, you talked a little bit about having a cosplay family.
Mhm.
How important do you think that is for your social anxiety?
It's
How's that
amazing.
helped you as well?
It has helped me tremendously because these friends became absolutely like not even blood related, but their family.
Mm,
Like they are the ones I call for not just cosplay stuff or for gaming stuff for D&D. It's for everything. I can call some of my cos fam and my friends to be like, hey, like I'm going over like I'm going through an episode and they'll be there for me. And some of them understand it really well because they have different things. Like I have a friend that has, bipolar, which isn't the same thing as BPD, but it's very similar,
right.
but two different things. Some of them have anxiety. A lot of them have anxiety, actually. But when we're all together, and not to say we're like a clique, but it's like we're very much of a group that we're together all the time. But
Hmm.
we love talking to other people. We love, bouncing off ideas with each other and being stupid and nerdy and just our degenerate selves, honestly.
Hmm.
And that's how it is in like with the scenes because we know each other and it's nice having that area or that group of people that you can be completely yourself about. And I was actually just writing a blog post about it and I just haven't posted it yet.
Hmm.
But on stupidly called Live, Laugh, Love just to be a joke about it. But it's because these people and some other people that I've met recently who I've pretty much felt completely myself with that I don't have to hide any aspect of myself because I'm scared that people will see my diagnosis and not me, or
Right.
because they know that my diagnosis and they're like, oh, she's just being X, Y, and Z because of her BPD, blah, blah, blah. But it's these people that truly give me the definition of living, laughing, and loving all the time. So I wanted to be cheesy about it and be like, get your signs out. But that is that is something that I've been so grateful for is those group of people
Mm,
because they are just everything to me. So they help my mental health just in life in general and cons. They're always a support. If I need something, they're there. They're the first people I go and seek. After like then I go for the vendors, of course, and then I go for whatever else I'm there. But my first stop is to see those friends. I don't care if I have to pee. I'm gonna go see them first, and then I'm gonna be like, I gotta pee, gotta go.
right.
But they're my lifesavers. I love them to death and everything. Like they're amazing. And having, like I said, having just that group of supports and that people that support you is
Right.
life changing,
Yeah.
honestly.
How
Hmm.
did you get yourself comfortable enough to talk to the strangers and get close to them to make them your cosplay family?
Ooh, actually, they kind of swallowed me in there. Um,
Uh,
it was my birthday. It was my 22nd birthday. I actually remember because every time my birthday comes around, I actually do wish my godparents, I call them.
mm,
I do say happy friendship anniversary because we had met on my birthday.
right.
So like my birthday is May 4th, and sometimes that lands on comic book day. So
Mm,
when I was 22, I was there with my dad doing a Star Wars thing at a local comic book shop, and my cos mom and her then boyfriend, fiance, one of the two,
mm,
now husband, were there. The husband was trooping, and then she was just there, and then she just literally just yelled across because she's just that ecstatic person that does that. And she was like, I really like your dress. Because I wasn't dressed up in anything. I was just normally in a no normie dress.
right.
Um, and I was like, oh, thanks. But then I continued walking because I was just like, I don't know what to say. So I'm gonna just keep walking and just keep to myself because yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I was just doing that. And then we all went out to dinner at Denny or dinner, lunch, brunch, whatever, at Denny's. And we sat next to each other. And then she was talking about cosplaying. And then and then so I was just like, just talk, talk, talk.
Just
And
start talking
it's,
at over food.
yeah.
Food
Yeah, pretty
always help
much.
with anything.
Pretty much. No more food. And then she was like, I have to invite you to my friend group. We live close to each other. You should come over. Like, she was the one that kind of grabbed me into that. And then I do like to pay it back a lot because if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't be where I am. So
Hmm.
usually when I meet people and I get a good vibe from them, I will be like, hey, you should come follow me on Instagram. That's why I always encourage people to follow me on Instagram and to connect with me. Because I don't always go on my cosplay Instagram too much because of how many things I juggle with life.
Right.
But I love connecting with people that come and talk to me that I'm like, oh my gosh, like, hey, like I loved your outfit, or let's connect and like feel the vibes out. Let's see if we can be friends, or if I can introduce you to my friend group and yada yada. Or if they're sitting there and I like their cosplay, I'm like, can I sit with you? That's my best friend, my life source, my
Oh,
my
right.
duel. Yeah. I
Oh,
actually got her in a cosplay. So now we do that together.
that's cool.
So we're always
Congratulations on
together.
your degree.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm almost done. I got and June 1st is the last day, so I'm working on my final part of my capstone and my presentation.
Nice.
But that collage is actually a lot of the people who are my cos fam.
Mm-hmm.
So these are the people that I love most dearly. So the one that does a female Mario down at the bottom,
Mm-hmm.
bottom middle, that's Cupcake Kisses. So she's lovely. She was the one that introduced me to everything. She is like my cos mom and everything. So
Nice.
yeah. So it's if it wasn't for them and the one with the train cut out, that's majority of the cos fam. We've gained a lot of people,
Oh wow,
but
yeah, you got a whole group.
we have like 100 people on our server now. It
Oh
just gets
wow.
bigger and bigger, which is great because I love meeting people and I love
Mhm.
cosplaying so much and it's so much fun and it just it's something else.
Right.
I love it.
Well, that's good.
So,
Hey, it's me.
that is you. You're tagged in there. There's another picture. So anything with our group is usually that cost fam when it comes to that. They've always helped me give tips and tricks on my things, but definitely with anxiety or any mental health, having a support system is the biggest thing that you do need. While everything like your mental health is pretty much your responsibility, it is up to you to get yourself, the help that you need, the symptoms and everything like that under control. But just because that is your responsibility does not mean you can't have people there supporting you.
Right.
So like I'm a firm believer like with the stuff that happened and I go through episodes, I'll say things that I don't need to people that I care about from time to time. And I have to tell them, hey, like I am sorry that I said what I said. I was in a really bad headspace. This did trigger me. However, that does not excuse that I hurt you. Um, but this does explain why I did what I did, but that doesn't excuse it if that makes sense. And
Hmm.
usually that is pretty well received. Um, but I'm just very used to over explaining why I do what I do because that's just how I was raised up with everything going on in my life is people are like, oh, you're just overreacting. I'm like, no, I'm reacting to something.
Right.
It might be over to you, but to me, it's a big deal because everything's a big deal to me.
Nice.
So it's kind of like being able to connect with people is a big deal to someone. So like if this one of the viewers here it makes it a big deal out of not being able to talk to someone or someone says something that puts it in the wrong way for you, it's a big deal to you and that's okay. But it's it's one thing to be like this is how this upsets me versus, how I treat people. Yeah, that makes sense.
It does.